Hello, dear Scorpio. Welcome back. This is A from High 575 Tarot, and this is your Sun, Moon, Rising sign and Venus love reading for the sign of Scorpio in September 2023. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message is the one for you. But I've always believed in synchronicity, so there's something in here that you need to hear today. The continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more oracle card for you, and you could scroll down at the end of the page so that you could make your own 3-card spread. Just make sure that you set an intention before you shuffle so that you would get the answers that you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Okay, so for some of you, you may be taking a break, feeling some failure. You feel like you have failed in your last relationship. You may be trying to plan an exit strategy for some of you, but for the most part, it seems like what you really want to happen is not happening. Losing hope about the situation, feeling hopeless, feeling like there's nothing left for you. I'm hearing diaspora. Perhaps for some of you, you really want to get out of a burdensome situation. You are carrying a heavy burden, or perhaps you are the one who is trying to make the situation work. Very fearful about taking that leap of faith, fearful about an uncertainty, planning about where to start from scratch. Back in the drawing board. It seems like, dear Scorpio, you are, for some of you, may have gotten out of a breakup, and this is a moment of vulnerability for you, but at the same time, there's no anxiety. I know that you have failed, but there's some anxiety about uncertainty, but you are surprisingly much more calm and collected about a recent failure. This failure could have something to do with a plan that did not happen, a relationship that has that you finally decided to call it quits, or perhaps you have been dumped by your partner, you have been abandoned, you have been left behind. Those are very heavy words, but it may seem to be appropriate for some of you since you have the Ten of Wands here. There is some tiredness, there is some, look at her, she is carrying all, let me just fix that, she is carrying all the sticks in her back. It's almost as if it's the only thing that she has left. If you have been married, perhaps you have a child, and this child is the only precious thing that's left with you. However, if you take that, if you just wield that one, the Two of Torches here, it seems like there are fears, uncertainty. You're evaluating where you are at right now in your connection, or perhaps there is an opportunity presented to you to start from scratch or to start anew, but there are fears surrounding that. But right in the middle of that reading, of that 3-card spread, your core energies is the Magician. You have all the resources that you need. The universe is gifting you, is telling you that the tables will turn in favor of you. You just have to wield that one and to make things happen for you. You are some sort of a you're in a manifesting space. The universe wants you to know that you're in a manifesting space, and the gift that the universe wants to give you is um, will come to you. It's about to come to you. That gift, that luck. And I don't want to say that it's pure luck, but it's more of the universe's way of wanting to give you something, wanting to gift you, because you deserve it. You may have had failed in your relationship, but the universe is changes upon you. You just have to accept it, and you just have to be willing to make changes if need be. You are showing up in your reading. This is Scorpio right here. Death card. New changes, transformation, new beginnings may be upon you. You just have to make it happen for you. Let me just... Raining quite hard here. If you have issues or problem with your partners, with your mother-in-law, now could be the perfect time to reconnect or to engage in that conversation with this person. If you're not ready, that's okay. All happens in divine timing. Coming from a sense of maturity and what are you refusing to change, dear Scorpio? What would you choose? Would you choose to stay in a situation that no longer serves you, or to express your truth and to take that leap of faith and plan your way moving forward? An endless battle. This could also be you, dear Scorpio. A detached queen, a queen who knows her worth, a queen who speaks her mind. But I strongly feel that if your partner, you may be speaking your truth to your partner, you may be slapping them with some truth because you know that that's your job, but your person seems to take it differently. I mean, they are disconnected from you. If you are this person who knows how to control and manage their emotions, your person on the other hand may seem to be focused on their career, if not money, but at the same time they are very disconnected from you. Perhaps they don't want to listen to your suggestions, they don't want to work things, they don't want to cooperate with you. No matter how much you give them a sound advice, they don't take it, they don't listen. And it just exhausts you. This is symbolic. This could be an air sign too. You could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but I strongly feel that this could be you. The energy of the queen here could be you, not gender specific, but this is an epitome with the star card right here. There you could have experienced in the recent past some pain, some sorrow, but you face it with maturity, with acceptance, or perhaps you are in the process of accepting the reality of the situation, accepting the truth with courage, and as a result you have found wisdom in that. But as far as your current situation is concerned, it's more of you are full of wisdom, you are connected with your intuition, but you can't help but feel that anxiety as you reach a decision, as you are in the process of making a decision or making a plan about your exit strategy or making a plan about starting anew, it's still filled with anxiety and fears about how you could move things forward. But at the current moment, it seems like there is some paranoia, or perhaps you can't help but be paranoid about your person. Perhaps they have a history of cheating, they have a history of gambling. It could be that. But the Wheel of Fortune here is a good sign for you, as I have mentioned earlier, that the wheel is turning in your favor. Whatever you do moving forward, whatever you choose, whatever you decide on, the universe will open windows for you. When one door closes, another window opens, and that is exactly the situation that you are in right now. There could be fear surrounding this situation, and making changes is not something that you may feel comfortable with at the current moment. Arguments, constant arguments looming in, one upping the other. It seems to be both of you may have met at work, and you know that your energy is aligned with your person. Perhaps if you are married to this person, you married them because you have the same way of thinking, you have the same wavelength, and you are both intelligent. But things have turned sour at the current moment. What used to be a friendly banter or a smart banter with one another has turned sour, and now it has turned into arguments. You are getting annoyed by each other's presence. You have a lot of major arcana cards right here. In what ways can you balance that fear, but at the same time that confidence that resides within you? You have perhaps for some of you, you feel that you are suffering from imposter syndrome. You know you are very intelligent, but at the same time you are not sure whether at this point in time, whatever you plan on would be successful, because you have just experienced a recent failure, or perhaps what you have your most recent plan did not go as you expected to be, and so you are risk averse or not wanting to take action at the current moment, simply because you feel that it might fail once again. For some of you also, whoever this person is that you have a connection with, you feel that if you speak your truth, you would be rejected, or you would be your idea would be shut down by your person. The universe wants to gift you something, a new beginning, like something that you are. This card always reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. It's almost as if a door of adventure will be open to you, like the cabinet in Chronicles of Narnia. All you have to do is take that step forward. All you have to do is to just go inside. The universe wants to open up opportunities for you. This could be a sign that you are invited to be that curious rabbit, to explore and to discover ways to get out of your situation. I mean, you are in your comfort zone, and I strongly feel that you don't want to get out of your comfort zone at the current moment, and the universe is inviting you to manage that fear, to conquer that fear, because you have the capacity to conquer that. You have been through a lot, and you have the strength to. You actually have the strength to. You have the resources, as I've mentioned, to get things going, to get out of your comfort zone. Whatever you will venture on, you will be successful. Okay, look at that. look at that. You could be in a twin flame situation, soulmate, but as I have mentioned, you know that this person was your match. You have found your match, dear Scorpio. Unfortunately, you used to think that if you are presented with a blue pill and a red pill, you always knew that both of you would choose the red pill, and it was surprising. It caught you off guard, and you were surprised that your person apparently chose the blue pill. Didn't expect that, but people just grow, people evolve. It's you are no longer in the same page right now, or perhaps your person may have, or perhaps if you are in this marriage, perhaps there is a recent hiccup in this relationship, and your person may have made the wrong choice. I can't help but hear hiding, cheating, lying, could be manipulation. Your partner may have ventured into something, and it doesn't sit well with you. And once you have asserted that, your partner, you were surprised that your partner took it negatively instead of taking it as a way to grow, or looking at it as your partner now is refusing to see the other side, your perspective. He is now more of my way or the highway vibe. It's not that he is telling you that you are wrong, but you just notice that he is now different. He's a different person as he was, as you have known him. He's no longer the person you have known. And for some of you, it has caused a lot of arguments, and it hurts you. If your person is coming from their headspace or their intelligent side, you're coming from the wise, you're channeling your intuition and your wisdom to make things happen, or to make this relationship work. Something may have gotten out of control at this current moment, and you can't find you can find that wisdom to find that balance, or to find the maturity. You are having a hard, you know that you are a wise, intelligent individual, and you know you are a match to your person, but at the same time you are struggling with finding that wisdom to deal with this pain that you may be experiencing right now. Perhaps this is exhaustion. You know, when you are very exhausted, you are having a hard time to think, and that could be what you're experiencing right now. You are just so shocked and surprised with the turn of events, to a point that you are struggling with the right words, the compassionate words to speak with your person, or perhaps to deal with the situation. You could be a new parent, and you have lost your sleep for the longest time, and so you're having a hard time to find that control, sense of control. It has gotten out of, perhaps it has blown out of proportion, or perhaps it has blown out of proportion to a point that you're having a hard time to make it work, and fears seem to be sweeping you away. And this is, you fear the fact that fear is trying to, that fear is growing, and to a point that fear and paranoia are growing, and you are having a hard time to control that. You are being swept away by fears and anxieties, and it's something that you fear. You fear the fact that fear is getting the best of you. So Let's get what the universe wants you to know. The continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more oracle card for you there. Okay. You may want to reach out to your friends. The people who you thought would not give you a sound advice, maybe they are the right people who could give you that advice. This could be your mother-in-law, or this could be you. This could be your mom. This could be a friend who keeps on giving their 2 cents worth about your situation. Advice. You are being given, there's a wake-up call. This is a wake-up call, dear Scorpio. Pretty sure you know that you saw it coming, but you are not prepared. You know that this time would come, but you didn't know when would it come, and now it has come, but you are still in denial about it. So in what ways can you stop being in denial about your situation? In what ways can you accept the perspective of others, or perspective of your friends who may have been telling you to look at this side, but you refuse to do so? In what ways can you make changes? Look at her. A woman right here, or a child right here, is being visited by a snail through her sleep. Look for those signs. Listen to those signs. The snail may be something that you... the snail here is wanting to send a message, but the child right here may not be taking what the snail is saying. As I've mentioned a while ago, Alice in Wonderland. Remember Alice in Wonderland? In what ways can you be open to opinions, open to differences, open to advice, pieces of advice from people whom you think would not give you that, who think differently from you? In what ways can you be open to that? In what ways can you listen to your intuition, but at the same time listen to people who may have another perspective about your situation? So I guess I would have to leave it at that, dear Scorpio. Get out of your comfort zone. Stop being in denial. Be open to the doors, that the opportunities being presented to you, and just will that one, and plan your, if you want to go out of this situation, plan that exit strategy. All the resources that you need are within your reach. And in what ways can you also practice self-control? Don't be swept away by those emotions, especially if these emotions are negative. That means fear, anxiety. Just welcome those emotions, embrace those emotions, but don't linger in those emotions. So I hope I'm making sense, but I hope to see you next time, dear Scorpio, and thank you for being here. My name is A. See you soon. Bye bye.